Hey moms, my name is Michou and I help moms find ways to enjoy self-care and be the best versions of themselves. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to do this work makeup right here using only drugstore products. So for this specific look, we're not going to focus on being too precise and sharp because for most part we're going to be in front of our computer, in front of our webcam, so nobody's really going to see like anything precise that you did. So you want to just be all 3D dimension type of makeup, and that's what we're gonna do today. Alright, so first thing we're gonna put on our face is moisturizer. I usually do this before I film, but today I'm running a little late, so we're gonna do it together. I'm using the La Roche Posay double repair face moisturizer. This is actually the first time I'm using this, so it's like a first impression with you guys. Definitely on the light side. So while we wait for the face to dry, we're gonna move on to brows. And this is like the only thing I didn't change for today's video, you guys, because I really love this brow pencil. My Maybelline Ultra Slim brow pencil in medium brown. Like I always say, it's very important to do your brows because it frames your face. So if you don't have much makeup, just do your brows and you'll look good. Now that the face is dry, I'm gonna move on to primer, then going back to the eyes and brows again. The primer I'm using today is the AoA Studio Wonder Skin Poreless Primer. This might not be a drugstore per se primer, but it's very affordable. It's only $1 and they have their own store. So yes, it's very hydrating too, even though it says it's a pore primer. I feel like it's more on the hydrating side, so I really love using this on my face. And I believe it does help with the longevity of my foundation. Alright guys, so we're gonna move on to the brows for now because the primer needs to set. The concealer I'm going to use today is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and it is a satin finish. The color is tan or sand. So I'm going to use a flat brush to apply this for a little bit of a precision. Okay, so now that's done. I'm just gonna use a sponge. This is a Real Technique sponge, I believe. I'm just gonna use it to apply the rest of it on my lid. The concealer would even out the color of your lid, as well as make your eyebrows stand a little bit more, make it like look clean. Also, it will help with your eyeshadow application. And because this is a wet concealer, we're gonna need to set it with a powder. Today I'm using a very oldie but goodie powder. This is the Rimmel London powder. I totally forgot what it's called, but it's in nude beige. This is totally up to you. You can use the same sponge, you can use a brush, you can use anything you have to apply it on. Once that's done, we're gonna move back to the face. Yes, I go back and forth between my brows and my face because I want to give whatever I put on my face some time to set and do its job. So now we're gonna move on to foundation. This is one of my very favorite foundation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am in shade 220 Natural Beige. I'm just gonna use the same sponge and apply it all over my face. This is the type of foundation that would always look good on you, even if you have like a very bad skin day. So now I'm gonna move on to concealer. First, I'm gonna brighten the under my eyes and my T-zone, and then I'm gonna bring on the bronzer because we are gonna be sitting in front of a computer most likely, or we're not even gonna be talking to anyone. You don't need to be too precise, too perfect for this type of makeup, so you can just do whatever you want. But if for the Zoom type of makeup sake, I'm just gonna show you guys like how to look a little presentable without having to be so structured. Okay, and then before I move on to bronzer, I'm just gonna go ahead and set it. So I'm gonna use a regular, I'm gonna use the same same powder to set it. And now we're already halfway through the makeup, you guys. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and put on a bronzer. But so this palette I'm gonna show you guys is actually a very old palette. Like I said, I like to use up the ones I have first before purchasing new ones, so that's why I'm using this today. You don't have to use what I'm using, but this is just to show you, I guess, the techniques that I'll be using. This is actually the BH Cosmetics Nude Rose palette. This is a Sculpt and Glow contour, highlight, and blush palette. So this is how it looks like. It's been well loved. So this actually the highlight color, the yellow one that came off. So but anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the bronzer from this palette and use a brush like this. So this is a Morphe Jaclyn Heel JH02 brush. So this doesn't have any precision at all. I'm just gonna use it as a writing a E or a 2C on my face. So like I said, you don't need any precision at all. So after that, we're gonna go ahead and move on to blush. The blush here is a little shimmery, so any blush that gives you a little shimmer that will reflect from your computer, that's what you need. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and put the highlighter right now. I'm using so all the brushes I've been using today are Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. The angle brush is JH04, and this brush is actually Jaclyn and Morphe JH09. So I'm going to use a highlighter that's a little pink like this. So any pinkish highlighter you have will work. Okay, and then now we're gonna move back to the eyes. I'm not gonna put any eyeshadow there. So actually I just set my eyes to make my whole lid look even, like in color wise. But I'm not gonna put any eyeshadow today. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to eyeliner. The eyeliner I'm gonna use today is this Artista by AoA Studio, and it's in brown. The eyeliner is perfect because it's brown, so it's soft enough for work, but you will define your eyes so that you know you're on the extra 3D dimension but not structured. So I'm not gonna be doing any wings or anything like that because this is a makeup for work. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on directly to the mascara. So actually I'm gonna do a double mascara today, or mascara primer and mascara. I've been loving this. Like, this was my favorite mascara primer ever before, and I stopped using it for like a year, and here I am back with it. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer, mascara primer. This is really perfect if you want that extra volume on your lashes without using a falsie. Anyway, so the mascara I'm going to use on top is the Covergirl Lash Blast Clean. My camera cut me off, but I'm going to move on to the bottom lash now. Because we're not using any eyeshadows today, we want to really make our lashes pop. Okay, then we're already done with the eyes. Now we're gonna move on to the lips and setting sprays, and we're done, moms. Okay, so for the lips, I'm gonna actually use a nude lipstick today. I'm going to use this Ulta Beauty pink chocolate nude lipstick. I haven't purchased any new setting sprays recently, and the ones that I have are like a little bit on the high end, so I'm just gonna use this today. This is the e.l.f. Makeup and Mist setting spray. You are already used to this by now, I believe. Alright mom, so that's pretty much today's look. What do you think? Was it simple, budget friendly, or time efficient? Let me know in the comment down below. Also, if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe. I post videos like these twice a week, every single week on my channel, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Hawaii time. So I invite you to subscribe if you like what you see. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to watch the next video.